Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We got a fun one tonight for you. A couple of conference rivals, Greg, squaring off against one another.
And this rivalry has been fantastic to watch. Always love to see two teams go into a game with an edge, a little attitude. Kevin, I would not be surprised if there's a lot of trash talking here tonight.
Pass to Finley. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Waltz. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. And here's Nash outside. They get it back.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to New Orleans. Nash outside. Nowitzki right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Anderson outside. Pass to Pippen for the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Tries it from 19, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Boy, the pure jumper of Nash, the ball looks so sweet coming off his fingertips.
Anderson passes to Pippen. Back to Anderson. Now, here's Wells. Wallace down low. He's defended by Nowitzki. Wallace misses. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Finley. Here's Nash. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far.
You always have to be alert to where Nowitzki is. I mean, he loves catching the defense off guard with the catch and shoot.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Blazers getting the bucket.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Nash left side. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And that block was all about timing, making sure he didn't foul while also protecting the rim.
Anderson against Nash. Wallace with the screen on Nash. And Anderson kicks to Wallace. Misses the 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Nash the pass to Nowitzki. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Strong D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
Sabonis' screen on Gill. Deep 2 from Pippen. Mavericks with the rebound.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Nash outside. Pass to Gill. Shoots over Wells. Gill misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Steve Nash. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. 2 shots. And the first one drops. For teams that aren't happy, Clark, with their coaching staff, do you think it's better to move on now or let them finish out the season?
I think it really depends on the situation, Kevin, but if a team already has a candidate in mind, I think sometimes the sooner you can move on and start to put that person in place, the better. They would have perhaps more time to implement how they want things to be going forward.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now here's Wallace. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Right wing. Back to Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. From 18 feet away. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. And that's now 7 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Wallace. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Nowitzki. Nash outside. Nowitzki against Sabonis. Now here's Nowitzki. He's guarded closely. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Let's take a look at Dallas. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And for the Trailblazers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season, unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a time out here, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. It's Pippen on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Taken away by Williams. Finley the pass to Nowitzki. Now Finley. Back to Nash. Dallas moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Williams for 3. Cans it from downtown.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Anderson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Well, Portland no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 9. Nash with it. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Pippen with the steal. And now Portland on the break to end the run. That one good for 2.
You know, Pippen doing a nice job recognizing where the lane was on that fast break.
Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now here's Nash. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. To the wing right side. Finley can't get it to go.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Now Wells. His last outing he had 24 points. And there it is for him.
His smart use of the mid-range. Make them guard every part of the court.
Nash outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Wallace. Sabonis grabs the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Nice shot by Wallace.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
Nash outside. With the drive, here's Ewing. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank out.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Patrick Ewing. That is his first foul of the game. So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Van Exel's checked in for the Mavericks. McGinnis, covered by Van Exel. 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. Rebound by Van Exel. The Mavericks leading. And Finley gets it to go.
He's not just a jump shooter now. Michael Finley will give it to you inside, too.
It's stolen by Van Exel, and it's the Mavericks on the break. Pass to Nowitzki. It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Patterson. McGinnis, covered by Van Exel. Up top, Sabonis. Rebound by Van Exel.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
To the middle. Ewing kicks to Finley. It's to Van Exel. Els with the steal. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's Van Exel. Scoreless thus far. And it's sent back by Wallace.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. They are coming into this having asked to win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Ahara comes in for Nowitzki, and it's Bell in for Finley.
Even when you get a hand up, Ewing is still capable of scoring. Uses his size and length quite nicely inside.
Stoudemire. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, that's strong work inside to force that call.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Man, how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
And Portland making a change here. Dudley's checked in. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Stoudemire against Van Exel. Shot clock at 6. Outside Williams. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs. Stoudemire, the pass to Patterson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Stoudemire gets it to go.
This is how you share the rock.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And here is Van Exel. 17 points in his last outing. Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Mavericks on top, up by 3. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Here's Van Exel. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Ewing. Here's Finley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Trailblazers ball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Williams has checked in. Stoudemire with the ball. To the paint. Here's Patterson. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Oh, man. Great vision.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Finley. Patterson defending. Back to Van Exel. 2 on the clock. Misses off the left iron. The Trailblazers with the lead. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Davis. Back to Patterson. McGinnis is guarded by Finley. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make it a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. LaFrance comes in for Ewing. And it's Gill and Preble. Here's Finley. Makes it off the glass. Finley's got his second basket.
A variety of ways for Finley to attack you inside.
Wallace with a screen on Van Exel. At the top of the key, Wallace. Over Gill. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Now, here's Van Exel. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
It wasn't pretty. That's definitely the case. I mean, I know they'd like to scrub that game from their memories and actually erase it from the hard drive.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Henderson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now, here's Van Exel. Now Finley. Banked in off the glass. Finley's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Wallace. Back to Anderson. With the floater. Rebound by Van Exel. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Finley. He's got 6. Now Williams. From past the arc. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's great. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Nowitzki's checked in for Williams. And it's Nash in for Van Exel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look back at the Lakers' three-peat, Clark. Can anyone knock them off?
Well, it's hard to see anybody being able to knock them off, Kevin. As long as they've got Kobe and Shaq, they're the favorites. I mean, no team has a combination that can match that duo. But that's why you play the game. Well, it really shows on the face of Nowitzki how much he loves playing the game. And that kind of enthusiasm is infectious.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Wallace outside. Right side Sabonis. Anderson outside. Screen by Sabonis. Portland no good that time either. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Here's the three. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got 4 assists in the game.
Solid look from Dirk. The way he stretches the floor really opens things up for their offense.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping on the court for your entertainment on the Mavs dancers. Give it up!
And it's Anderson with the ball for Portland. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Sabonis. And it's denied.
You gotta go up stronger than that. Well, he's gonna turn you away.
It's tipped. Outside Pippen. Anderson against Nash. Back to Pippen to stop the Crouch. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. And now the fast break. Nowitzki with the ball.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
Wells, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
First team foul. Trailblazer substitution. Number 6, Bonzi Wells.
Wallace outside. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Points in close are always something coaches strive for.
Nash outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Fires the 3. That's good from Nash on the assist by Nowitzki. Nash has got 5 points so far.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Wallace kicks to Sabonis. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. And the jam by Wallace.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now here's Nash. He's got 5. A great crossover to get 3. He has 7.
Man, is it fun watching Nash cook the defense with his ball handle. Sometimes he's just unguardable.
Anderson finds Pippen. Wells wide open. Hits it from 3-point range.
Showing off the range, making the defense stand up and take note.
Dallas leading by 4. Pass to Nowitzki. That's tipped. It's taken away by Wallace. So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a time out here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Mavericks. Van Exel comes in for Michael Finley. On defense, Dallas. They lead by 4. Wallace, the pass to Pippen. Bucket 6. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Ewing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nowitzki for 3. Offensive rebound. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wallace. And Wallace gets double teamed. Deep 2 from Pippen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders into fouling him so he can get to the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You also have to admire how they challenge the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
Now here's Nash. 7 points in the game. Tries it from 19, and the basket is good. Gill's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's getting to your spot and then trusting that the ball will find you.
Nash against Anderson. Pass to Wells. And the layup is good. Wells has got 10.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Nash outside. And here is Nowitzki. Over Wallace. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 14.
How do you want it? Nowitzki can give it to you inside, outside, in between, off the dribble. I think that covers it all, doesn't it?
Nash against Anderson. Here's Wells. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Ewing kicks it over to Nash. And the basket by Van Exel.
And good work there from Van Exel, finding some space inside and exploiting.
It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Gill. Pippen, the pass to Sabonis. And here's the break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Ewing. Williams comes in for Gill. And it's Bell in for Nash. 1:27 left now here in the second. Trailblazers trail by 7. Pippen with it. Williams picks him up. Sabonis kicks to Anderson. Wallace outside. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now here's Wells. Defended by Bell. A shot by Wells, no good. Dallas leading by 7. And here is Van Exel. He has 6. Wells grabs the miss.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Wallace. 11 points in the game. Sabonis' screen on Van Exel. And Ordo Nahara checked in for Nowitzki.
14 foul. Substitution for your Mavericks, number 14, Eduardo Nahara.
Anderson dishes to Wells. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a redraw.
Van Exel with it. with 4 seconds on the clock, and he hits the jumper for 2. And Exel's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget it.
Ooh, Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Anderson outside.
Who's watching him?
To the right side. For 3. LaFrentz pulls it in. LaFrentz has got his 5th rebound in this one. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Pippen, the pass to Anderson. Wallace with a screen for Anderson. Deflects the pass. Now here's Nash. Pass to Gill. Nowitzki against Wallace. That one drops for him. Nowitzki's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Mavs. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Down low. Now here comes Nash, leading the break. Oh, the lob to Nowitzki, and stolen by Wallace. Trailblazers trail by 11. Anderson outside. Nice move. Sabonis kicks to Wallace. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Anderson. Mavericks with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Nowitzki. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Over Wallace. Again, the Mavericks score.
And Nowitzki is money from the mid-range now. Like how high he keeps the ball. Really does a nice job of extending and keeping that ball away from the defense.
Anderson with the ball, defended by Nash. Anderson passes to Pippen. Wallace with a screen on Gill. Here's Pippen. Wallace kicks to Anderson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anderson's got 6 points.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Count the basket. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Gill. Nash comes with the double team. Back to Anderson. Here's Wells. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I imagine they'll keep going to him. He's been solid offensively.
Nash with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Here's Nowitzki. Oh, great play. Dirk Nowitzki.
And he's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Anderson passes to Pippen. Back to Anderson. And stolen by Nash. Now Now here comes Nash leading the break. Here's Finley. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Nash has got his 8th assist in the game.
Finley loves to shoot the deep ball. That corner three is a nice one, too.
Now here's Wells. 15 points in the game. Anderson passes to Wells. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Mavericks. Bell comes in for Michael Finley.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Back to Anderson. Six to shoot. Over to the wing. Here's Wells. A beautiful reverse layup. Wells has got 17.
He's simply on a tear right now and showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's Gill and a strong finish with two hands.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score it or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
Here's Wallace. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Mavericks leading by 13. Ewing a screen on Anderson. Nowitzki for three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pippen dishes to Wallace. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Nash left side. Ooh, Dirk making his presence felt.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
A three from Anderson. He can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 13. This one for three. And Steve Nash with the three. Nash has got 10.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That's a confident stroke right there.
Anderson against Nash. Pass to Pippen. Wells in the corner. That fall. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Wells has got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Gill. 8 points for him. Williams is checked in for Dallas. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Wallace. Pass to Nash. Clock at 6. That one, no good. Good D by Anderson. Ewing against Pippen. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Davis setting the pick for Anderson. Here's Wells. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Dallas leading by 14. Nash with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Ewing, a screen on Pippen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
Left side, Anderson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ending the play with authority. He wasn't letting it come off the glass again. No way, no how.
Nash against Anderson. Nash kicks to Bell. Jacks up a 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Pippen. Wells. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Can't let him time up a rebound like that. He slammed that home with authority.
Outside Williams. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Bell's got his first 3 points of the game.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Pippen. Now here's Wells. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Wells has got 23.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Nash against Anderson, and the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks with some changes. Eduardo Nahara checked in for Nowitzki, and Van Exel subbed in for Nash. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Patterson, he's checked in for Sabonis.
This is the kind of defense you love seeing. He went after that block and got it.
Good on the shot. Anderson's got 8 points.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
And here are the Mavericks now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Anderson against Van Exel. And here's Bell from the arc. And they get it back. And Davis sends it back.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
That's good from Ewing.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
He doesn't get the second one.
Cashing in on these trips is a crucial part of any game plan. Free throws can add up fast.
Out to the right wing. Back to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Wallace is checked in for Wells. Now Van Exel, 8 points for him. And there's 1:45 left here in the third quarter. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Dallas making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Van Exel.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Stoudemire. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Van Exel with it. Now Stoudemire defender. It's Davis on the wing. Wallace outside. McGinnis defended by Bell. Pass to Davis. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Textbook move right there as the roller in that situation.
And here is Van Exel. 11 points in the game. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's short off the rim. Trailblazers trail by 10. Stoudemire outside. Here's Wallace. No good with the triple. Dallas has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Van Exel with it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
The Mavericks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Stoudemire. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's down. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Back right after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dallas leading by 13. Now, here's Van Exel. Pass to Abdul Wahed. Off target with his three. Trailblazers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Wallace. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Three-pointer. Backs in there. Davis with the assist. Wallace has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Trailblazers. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Launches a three, and another three for Portland.
Man, I like watching Stoudemire stroke it from behind the arc as a nice touch on these deep shots.
Here's Van Exel to the middle. Now and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he knocks down the first one. Ewing's checked in for Bradley. Both shots good from the stripe. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Stoudemire against Van Exel. Stoudemire, the pass to Wallace. LaFrancis checked in for the Mavericks.
First team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks, number 35.
And the Trailblazers with possession here. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Patterson.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
To the paint. Here's LaFrance. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Stoudemire. Ewing gets the rebound. Left side, Griffin. Inside. Now Ewing. Pass to LaFrance. Here's Van Exel. Wallace covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hey, Van Exel can put defenders in a pickle, a torture chamber, including finding ways to draw the whistle while shooting.
The first free throw is good.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
A different look for Dallas. Hill comes in for Eduardo Nahara. And it's Finley in for Griffin. And Portland with a change here, too. Sabonis is checked in.
You know, you look at Van Exel, and he has tremendous speed and dexterity with the ball, and he knows how to get people out of their seats with his flashy style of play. He's a fun guy to watch work.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Nowitzki's checked in for the Mavericks. Nash comes in for Van Exel. Stoudemire against Nash. The 19-foot shot. LaFrance pulls it in. LaFrance has got his 6th rebound on the night. Nash the pass to Finley. Back to Nash. Now Nowitzki. Patterson defending. Nowitzki dishes to Nash. To the inside. Releases from 15. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Nowitzki's got 10 points in just the second half. McGinnis. He's guarded by Finley. Back to Stoudemire. Clock at 4. It's up a 3. Wallace misses. Mavericks leading by 13. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Basket good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Patterson finds Stoudemire. Shot to stop the run. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
Checking in for Portland, Scottie Pippen, Monsey Wells, Derek Anderson.
Here's Nash. Nowitzki with the screen on Anderson. And stolen by Wallace. Here's Wells. They get it back. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Pippen.
You know, Pippen is about 6'8", but he's got the wingspan of a condor, using that reach to corral that rebound.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. Now he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Anderson with the ball, guarded now by Nash. And here's Anderson. Wells with it. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Williams, he's checked in for Gill.
It's never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
Just 4 to shoot. Then for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul, third team foul.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Now, here's Anderson. Popped up there for Wells. Bradley with the ball. Now guarded by Wells. the pass to Van Exel. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
Taking it right at the defense inside and making something happen.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Nash comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Jump ball call. Now here's Van Exel. Pass to Finley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Finley brings a lot of athleticism to that position. Can throw it down as well as stroke it from deep.
A free throw drops for Finley. And the Mavericks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Anderson, and Anderson slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Mavericks making a change here. LaFrance is checked in. Here's Dallas. They're on a 17-7 run. Anderson against Nash. Nowitzki left side. Over Wallace. And the shot is good from Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
Hey, you know what? Any shot is a good shot from Nowitzki. He's out there to score the basketball, and he's always aggressive on offense.
Now, here's Wells. Six on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Wallace. Finley with the rebound. Finley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Nowitzki. And it's Portland with the rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pippen finds Anderson. And here is Wells. And the layup's good off the glass. Wells has got 25 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Nash left side. Nowitzki outside. A 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Mavericks leading by 15. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki kicks to Finley. A 3. Nailed from three-point land. And Exel's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Wallace outside. To Wells, back to Wallace. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Outside Pippen. Now Wallace. From deep three-point territory. Rebound by Van Exel. Van Exel's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dirk Nowitzki. And it doesn't go.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Nowitzki. Mavericks leading by 18. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nowitzki's got 31.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Mavericks with some changes. Ewing's checked in for LaFrance. And it's Bell in for Steve Nash. Trailblazers trail by 20. Anderson passes to Pippen. From downtown, Nowitzki with the rebound. Nowitzki's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Van Exel. Over Sabonis. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Van Exel. 33 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Anderson against Van Exel. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Ewing outside. Pass to Van Exel. Nowitzki left side. Over Woods. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Nowitzki's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a four-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Nowitzki.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Van Exel. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Bell. Nowitzki, that's for 2. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. It's stolen by Bell. One-on-one fast break. Van Exel kicks to Nowitzki. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.